Hi, everybody. Amazing today. I saw a Sarah again, another one that pops into my life at a Huntington bank, and her brother Kenneth was hurt the other day, and my favorite human of all time. If you don't know, now you know. Again, son, daughter, their mother. The greatest stranger besides you, 17 letters that entered my life in 2010 and full on our first date, 2012. And her last name starts with, look, I was here to show you how you can see everything differently, because How Great Is Our God was just playing and I was smiling, and this is the I love you, but I filled 3 water bottles and then with healthy stuff. Prove It is the company that sent me a birthday gift of 2 things, and I put that in there, and then pineapple, orange, strawberry juice, and different ones, and then water, and then it made me think of my 3, and I put it right over top, and there's 2 light shades is how I say this, and then a red one, or a heart one is what I'm gonna call it from now on. Red will be called heart. My favorite shade is the darkest. 2 men came today, a boy and then an younger man. One from FedEx, looking at all the stuff in the porch and asking if he can have some, and I ended up giving him my number, saying to him, where are you from? And I believe he said North Africa, I think, but it doesn't matter, Africa. I said, we will go, I promise. I have friends there, and it all started because of my children's mother sending money to help them there, and I've stayed with them also. And he was just stopping in a FedEx massive van to look at all this stuff. And I gave him my number. And then as I went to walk outside earlier, I saw a younger boy of the dark shade also coming at me with bags, saying he was looking for a job in south of here, just got off the highway, was cutting through our little town to then walk to Columbus, Ohio. I didn't know if it was a test for me or not, but it doesn't matter. I said, if you change your mind and want to come back, and now you can stay here tonight and go tomorrow. I just wanted to share that with you. So how we can see and expect everything differently, but what if there are people spying on you? Maybe in a positive way, or just occurrences for me to share with you how I care about everyone. These 3 the most forever, especially this one, and the 2 productions. That's heaven on earth right there. And on heaven on earth, what stands out to me is have on ear, and how we can take things in differently. Anyway, and the only way to get there is Highway to Heal. And I think that's the first shirt that he saw that caught his attention. Highway to Heal. Anyway, so all that just happened to me. It's not like I set it up, and then I'm going to go clean the upstairs tub they fixed today, and then the garage was fixed today, and those, whoa, man. That's my fun way of, whoa, man, I respect and love. And then, whoa, man, is how I call the others. But you do what you want. And I was getting tears. God only knows I don't pick the songs. And as I walk, I saw that. And the first thing I thought of was my favorite one, last name. And you could do anything you wanted. I'll spin it this way. You see, there's ways to look at everything. You could do anything you want. There. You could just go this way. This is fun, but that is mine. So, thank you to the light, and it makes me think of Einstein. Why? Well, Einstein is, look, the inevitable year, 17 letters. We're in it, and it'll stay through into next year sorry, there you go. Look, Einstein stands out to me. Ein, or it could be the N, able, ear, or Einstein, able, ear. But Einstein created, yeah, but guess what? Whenever I see light, well, with my son now, S-O-N, I also call him my S-U-N, because he's always light to me. And then I have now a daughter, and then S-U-N, because she's a light to me. And their mother will forever to me be, I created Amazing Addiction, 17 letters from her, 2 A's in her name. And now she's going to definitely be a Sarah son. not gonna cry. Okay. Y'all can create nicknames, and I'm just here I feel, to lead, to show that everything we can see right in front of us can be switched to positive, everything. And the biggest trigger for me was DEVIL. I lived differently from there on out. And then GOD is also a dog to me. And then if you go this way, SLEGNA, SLEGNA, and then go back, it's angels. This is real. And then there's, Priceline, and how, to me, this is fun. I'm just going to share it. It'll become an Amazing Addictions, which is an AA, positive AA, all of us can go to, up here and here. And we'll be doing that the rest of this year and then next year. And then our goal is victory is equality. Of the 117 plus sites, victory is equality. That's our goal next year, and it'll become 202 WON as long as we start ONE, 202 ONE. And this is our new A to Z, by the way, because A to Z is covered in the 117 plus sites. It'll just be an additional one, but in a Schoolhouse Rocks kind of way. So I'm saying, I don't sit here and go, what's my next idea I could do? These have just delivered. I thought of, okay, I've flown with United, I've flown with Delta, I've flown with US Air, I've flown, all of them, all across the world, but they could come together and not compete anymore. What do you mean? Well, they'd in a sense become one. They'd still be their companies, but we just call it AA Air. Amazing Addictions in the Air. It's the greatest price line all of you could cross. And all airplanes should be created as rainbows, however they want to do it. Well, what if someone want to do butterflies that are rainbow? Whatever. But they'd all be called AA Air? Yes. And the money will work evenly across the world. CEOs, yes. Mondays, do your meditation and music and then check on the company. But everybody, yes, you'll still have your jobs. But so when anybody in the world flies anywhere, there'll always be amidst amazing addictions in the air. What do you mean? Well, music and meditation you'll have forever. Every time you're in the light or in the dark. But what stands out to you for dark, Jeremy? Well, remember I said my favorite shade is dark. Thank you, Martin Luther King. Thank you, Cab, Chadwick Aaron Boseman, Black Panther leads. You see, so this just comes to me. President, ID, present, right? Side, there's so many things you could do here. Print, seed. Rinsed, pet. This is real. Yeah, it's not hard. So welcome to the Habit Factory, where you'll be led to just take anything and everything. Oh my gosh, I'm at a point where everything took away the fad. Fad. F-A-D. A fad is where something happens across the world where everybody's doing it or listening to it or whatever it may be. It's encompassing upon all. Wow, and these words start coming out of me that never did before. And I know it's a trigger from the one and 100% from the dog, that's for sure. Jesus, thank you. And Tupac. And my list goes on and on and on and on for me. Got it? And then the ones that are still here on earth. Lecrae, L-E-C-R-A-E. We have in common 6 letters, but I have E-R-E and Jeremy. And I love that I learned, well, I remembered we met in 2007, and I will never forget after my brain surgery in December that I looked up in a car ride and found out you were born October 2nd, 79, and you're October 9th, 79, 7 days. This couldn't get more interesting. And then Wendy, which is the same name as my amazing friend that's an angel for sure, because she delivered 31 to me, like where it showed up in a pizza, but I looked up 31 spiritually. And Wendy from Tennessee. That's her name, but the helper the night before my 41st birthday, Friday, October 2nd. Her name was Wendy, born August 17th, 79. So I'm just sharing all this. Do we have to be able to do that? No, this is just to show you that everything in front of us can be switched so we see it differently, some of them evenly. A highway to heal. Schoolhouse Rocks. We owe it to Steve Jobs, believe. 17 letters. There's many of them, but I'll cover this video with it. But I'm just sharing with you how I see everything differently. And the flies here, oh my gosh, there's one. It is the shade of what is outside covering the ground, the sun, and the ocean. So, with that being said, the fly lands in particular spots, usually with this one around here. Could this happen for me? You could be asking. Yeah, I'm here to just say it's possible. All in is our best bet. What do you mean? To spending the rest of this year. Come together right now. Imagine all the people. That was last night. John Lennon, thank you. On. Wow, I haven't said that yet. That just came to me. John Lennon is on. Imagine all the people. Yes. The hardest jobs in the world were done by the greatest people that have ever been on earth. It began with Jesus. It then went to Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks every day, with the King and Key. That's John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King. The cab I'm in still, Chadwick Aaron Boseman. There, Drive Paul Walker. Whether I'm walking or in cars, I always know he's with me. And the list goes on and on and on. So, Habit Factory is stepping into where you can switch the way you see everything and you don't have to freak out and go, but. No. You're going to be fine. All in is our best bet where we won't fear each other anymore. No, I believe in everybody. And I do understand the folks that would stand like this and go, Jeremy, that's neat, but my sunglasses on, you have to accept that there are others out there still that might be one of shooting or shooting you. Okay, you can put 100,000 of them in the Ohio State, the Buckeyes, horseshoe. That's fine. I would like to talk to him by myself. And I will be there mentally with the angels that I need help from. And then you could be a person that wants to listen and take it all in, and those that know you need to share. So, rad it. You came to me this morning, Brad Pitt. We played basketball once, but in that scene in Ocean's 11 or 12, I can't remember. You are rad. Rad it. Rad it. Rad it. Well, that could be sounded like don't think negative. Rad it, meaning make anything in front of you rad. Rad it. And the list goes on. In time, Justin Timberlake, you'll forever be here. Those Skittles we had and dancing was fun. CeeLo, thank you. Oh my gosh, this list is forever, and they're called Priceline for a reason. I love his name. It starts with J-E like Jesus. And you can take out of that of or off. An, a, man, hint. He inspired me. In 2017, we had a long lunch. Myself, him, and my great friend, Jean-Paul. And I did not know until weeks or months ago, it was the 17,770th photo on my Mac out of, I believe, 23,933 or right around there. I don't pick any of this, ever. So, yeah, I dedicate this to the young sibling of Facebook, who I love that they'll change their name, and Mark Zuckerberg, O-N-E. If you start on, you will forever be Mark Zuckerberg, W-O-N, because you have the greatest place in the world right now to learn music, meditation, and everything. And the young sibling will be B Smiles, 7 letters. This is who we still call B, one of my greatest angels. And then Mindy Stewart with her 2 sons, but Mindy Stewart is also an angel, my cousins, but she is mind art. Mind art, meaning what we all can do with our minds to create art. I promise. So, P Smiles will be the younger sibling. What are we going to do on there? Well, we're going young again. Schoolhouse Rocks, you all will begin telling your stories on that. I'm young again. Today, if you're listening to this, be thankful you lived. Again. And you can also say, if you want to, again. This is again, because now my days start differently. Jesus, that's the only call I take in the morning. Jesus calling, that's for sure. Thank you, Sarah Young. S-A-R-A-H Young. So Amazing Addictions Young will stand out to me. So you'll tell your stories on B Smiles. And you can choose 7 to 17. That's the finalization for me and my idea, not my idea actually, it's never my idea. These are angels up here. So you pick 7 to 17 and go, all right, I'm gonna start telling my new life story. All of your dreams can become real. And this is what I'm here to say. And everyone in the United States, it starts with us leading. And then all in is our best bet for what? Victory's equality. You'll see. Thank you, everyone in the world, especially the healthcare folks of all categories, nurses, surgeons, doctors, everybody. Ambulance, everybody. Thank you. And I owe this to everyone in the world, these two and this one. Without this one, I wouldn't be here. And I won't go on with the list, but it's time to create the heaven on earth via the highway to heal. Remember, it's fun. You're not going to need your notepads. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And don't worry about money. Don't worry about taxes. Don't worry about these things. We have the amazing people. We have the greatest bomb coming to help. The bid is in. I'm speaking for you. And then on a jump, Donald Trump. I've been with you and you were in my dream the night COVID-19 came. I didn't know, but you were in my dream asking for help. So here I am. So one love to all. I'm going to start cleaning and I hope you took something from all of this. Have a great night. I believe in you. And on that note, my kids always say, well, I taught them, but la-di-da-di, daddy likes to potty. Yeah, I got a potty.